Bad hit.
What's up, FD? Playoff time. Wipe those records clean.
Please text the word Tim Adams along with your
New stars emerge to inject a youthful
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. And in our matchup tonight, you look at the Timberwolves. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive in advance, isn't it?
Amen.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Here's Randall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The 3 from Harden. Gobert pulls it in. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 3-point game. Bogdanovich against McDaniel. They set the pick from downtown, and Edwards is good for 3.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
Leonard the pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels against Bogdanovich. A nice shot by McDaniel.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Will it go? Rebound Minnesota.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
That one goes in. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harden kicks to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Inside. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from the machine.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard, that's for 2. He trains the quick shot. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. McDaniels passes to the machine. It's tipped. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards is good for 3. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Minnesota. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's McDaniels. Down low. Harden looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 5.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MPDA.
Thanks, guys. Now, this is a team that feels very confident when they play at home. I asked MP about winning more than 30 home games this year, and he said, this is our house. If you come into our house, we are not going to let you win, period. It's as simple as that for MP and his guys. Kevin?
And they are a gritty bunch. David, thank you.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
Donnie's checked in for the Clippers. Harden against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 6.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Now Edwards. 8 points for him. McDaniels, a screen on Harden. And here's Edwards from the arc. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Leonard. That one wide left. Minnesota leading by 4. Rando passes to the machine. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Miller is out there with Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. And Simmons kicks to Jones. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. The machine passes to Randall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Los Angeles guys shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Miller, no up. Timberwolves shooting the ball at 42%. Edwards with it. Jones covering. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it.
Out to Miller. It's Jones on the way. Gobert with the block. And they hit it back. Simmons looking it over. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall passes to the machine. Randall is screen on Jones. Back to Randall. Pass to Alexander Walker. Top of the key. And it falls over the rim and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You need to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Coffey. He's defended by Randall. Coffey passes to Zubac. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert's led the league in block shots.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Clippers. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Shot clock at 2, 18 feet out. And it's the machine with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Randall outside. Puts it up from 12. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen by Randall. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Here's the machine. Hits the target from 18 feet. The machine's got his first points of the game. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Randall no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Back to Leonard. Outside, Jones. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Dunn. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers' head athletic trainer. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Pass to the machine. Gobert, the screen. Here's the machine. From the high post, he drills it. The machine's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Zubac kicks to Jones. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The machine in the last game against the Jazz did some very solid work. He scored 14 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. And this team is on a hot streak. His play is a big reason why. We'll see if that continues. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. Pocket 6. Outside Leonard from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. To the paint. Pass to the machine. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harden kicks to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Harden. Launches it. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from McDaniels.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Harden up top from outside the arc. Second chance effort. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
The player will be reviewed under the
He tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
54. The Clippers.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one, and
they're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
they've been seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
and we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Jaden McDaniels. The machine is out there with Randall. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. The Timberwolves have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That free throw good from Randall.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Harden sets the pick for Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. To the middle for the lead. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Randall. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Here's Leonard. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
McDaniels passes to the machine, and he banks in the layup. The machine's got 8 points.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
A 3 from Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Gobert the pass to the machine. Randle with the ball. Right side, Edwards. Misses the layup. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. McDaniels finds Gobert. To the inside. The machine passes to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Randle. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Randle's got 4 this quarter.
What poise from Randle. The clock working against him.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Harden with the screen on it. Bogdanovich, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randle passes to the machine. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Baseline J on the way. Here's the machine. Out to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And here is Powell. Pass to Zubac. Outside, Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker on the wing. Off target from outside. Clippers leading by 6. And here's Leonard from 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game. Gobert the pass to the machine. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. The machine's got 4 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 26.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
The machine, that's good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Leonard looking around. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Outside Leonard shoots, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Alexander Walker. Great D that time from Powell. Clippers leading by 4. With it, he's got 8. Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Edwards against Harden. The 3. Edwards with confidence.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. Outside, Jones. Zubac, a screen on Edwards. Jones, no one around him. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside, Jones. Goes back up. Leonard finds Jones. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Edwards. Edwards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And the rebound battle split evenly.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Simmons is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Leonard. It's Jones on the wing. Again, the miss by Jones.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Simmons inside. Leonard kicks to Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Bogdanovich has such a nice, repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Down low. Cuts off the pass. Tipped away. Stolen by McDaniels. Unhindered. Going all the way. Here's Shannon. Simmons pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The Machine's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside, Simmons. Eubanks the pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Clippers.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
The Machine passes to McDaniels. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Jones. Outside, Bogdanovich. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
The balance balance and body control look a little bit better this season. So Randall stays on the ground in this catch and shoot situation and looks fluid.
Outside Leonard. Back to Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich. Simmons sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. The machine passes to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Shoots from 12. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just one on the bucket for McDaniels. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Pass to Shannon. There's the pick. Here's the machine. He's covered by Leonard. The machine passes to Randall to tie it up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 5.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long-range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
Gobert, the screen. Here's the machine. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bogdanovich, no luck. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Edwards has come in. For Minnesota. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for London. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The machine's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Now here's Powell. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's the machine, defended by Jones. Here's the machine. And that one comes up a bit short.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
They grabbed their own miss. Simmons dishes to Powell. Simmons sets a screen for Harden. Misses the 3.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Here's Edwards. What a shot by Edwards.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Simmons passes to Harden. shoots over McDaniel. Harden, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Mr. Gobert to the wing on the left. McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Ben Simmons. Leonard, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Over Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points. When he's at the free throw line, pretty much automatic.
Pulls it from the elbow. And that one's good. Leonard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Powell. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's the machine. Pulls up. That's a basket. Is 8th from the field, 8 of 14. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Powell, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And Powell putting the team on his back and coming through.
Here's Randall. Banked in off the glass.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Leonard. And it's the machine with the rebound. The machine's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Zubac. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him and drew the contact.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Harden. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
It's good.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Great look there, but off target. Zubac against McDaniel.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And rebounds again.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history. Lets it go from 11. Money!
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards passes to the machine. Back to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. Beyond the arc. Right between the eyes. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so
Don't worry, MP. One loss doesn't change anything.